Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me this great Friday afternoon. It's time for the Friday afternoon live show. I try to do these as much as I can. Sometimes we get to them, sometimes we don't. This was a little early. I'm currently getting unloaded at Walmart right now, so Walmart will determine the length of this live show. I am currently, dollied down, chalked, all that good stuff. Still got a green light. Yard guy just came by, verified I was chalked, and radioed that into the warehouse. So hopefully we won't be here long because I need to get up out of here. I got a load about 100 miles away that I would like to pick up tonight. I know the facility. I can load it tonight. I can load it in the morning. The thing of it is, I'd save a little bit of reefer fuel if I loaded it in the morning, but I'd rather get it loaded and move it tonight because I've got plenty of hours left for today. So it would be very good to go ahead and get it moving, just for the schedule, just so we can get the schedule worked out, because I'd rather move it a little bit tonight, would be the move for me. We will see. So if they get me done early, I got to be up there at my next place. 7 o'clock is probably the latest they would even entertain taking me. So I need to be out of here within like an hour and a half, 2 hours at the most. And we'll say maybe. It's a very uniform load I have. It's 28 pallets, pretty much all the same products. So I'm hopeful. How's everybody else doing out there tonight? This afternoon. It's actually warmed up a little bit. I am in Minnesota right now, 38 degrees outside. Enjoying it. Got a guy bagging in beside me here. That always makes me a little cautious, but straight line backing at the Walmart. Straight line backing. Nothing to worry about. Adam Bennett's in the house. What up out here in Atlanta, Georgia, getting unloaded? All right, first stop, then headed to South Carolina. Gonna stop in Madison, Georgia for a 10-hour. There you go. Everybody check out my second channel if you would. Trucking with Diabetes. Go over there. I got a video coming out on that channel tomorrow, so go check it out. We're gonna talk about some interesting stuff over there. Mike Nine Toes is in the house. David Edwards, channel member. Afternoon, all Hey Cash travel restrictions on Ohio Turnpike this weekend. Oh, wow. Trying to give you the heads up. Thank you for that because I will possibly be on the Ohio Turnpike this weekend. Ohio Turnpike travel restrictions. Travel alert. Here we go. What do we got? Loading. Ohio Turnpike. Travel alert. Travel banned. Eastbound, westbound. Please be advised that the Ohio Turnpike and Infrastructure Commission has planned a weather event travel restriction. Wow. Never mind. Hell, this is December 23rd. What am I reading? I need to find the new one. Where's the new stuff? Following vehicles are prohibited during travel ban. Okay, but I need to know like what's happening now. Easy Pass Travelers Business, About Us, Media, Travel Alert. Weird. Doesn't have anything on there. Are they tearing down the old what the hell am I thinking of? The old toll plazas. There we go. Let me see if I can get it from this. This is March 24th. Okay, now we're talking. Turnpike travel ban. A travel ban is in effect for the Ohio Turnpike from 11 a.m. Saturday, March 25th to 8 p.m. Sunday, March 26th. According to the Ohio Turnpike and Infrastructure Commission, the ban is for all high-profile vehicles over 7'6". Wow. Is it going to be that windy? Um, the restriction is for the entire 241-mile toll road. According to Fox 8 Weather, the forecast for Saturday will include up to 1 inch or more of rain for some areas and wind gusts 40 miles per hour or higher. Okay, wow, I did not know about this. The following types of vehicles will be prohibited. All high-profile tow-behind trailers, campers, boats, and enclosed trailers, fifth-wheel trailers, are excluded. Commercial trucks towing an empty 53-foot trailer, all mobile homes, office trailers, and livestock trailers, all long combination vehicles that include long double trailer combinations exceeding 90 feet in length, and all LCV triple trailer combinations. Okay, so it looks like I can travel it because I'm not going to be empty. Yeah, okay. So if you guys did not know about this, thanks for the heads up, by the way, David. Very, very beneficial. Let me put this up on the screen here so people can see this. Why is that? Okay, there it is. There it is. Share. Okay. There we go. There we go. We're running a little slow. Hopefully I'm not glitching out here. Come on, man. I had good internet before I started this. What are we doing? T-Mobile is fixing to go bye-bye in my world, by the way. Just so you guys know, I am over T-Mobile. It is time to move on from T-Mobile. I've had my fun with T-Mobile. It's not fun anymore. It's not fun. So there you go, guys. There is what's going to be going on during the alert. If you're high-profile vehicles, tow-behind trailers, campers, boats, and enclosed trailers, empty commercial vehicles towing a single 53-foot trailer. Okay, so I will be not in that, and for me, if it gets bad, I'm going to shut her down anyway. Yeah, that's just the way I'm going to do it. If everybody would go over there and participate in the poll, what does everybody think? Will rates and volumes improve in Q2? And also smash that like button for me if you could, if you would. I'll put that up on the screen there. That is for the Ohio Turnpike, and that is Saturday. The travel ban is for Saturday. So there you go. If you're hauling an empty 53-foot trailer, if you're hauling mobile homes and livestock trailers, all combination vehicles 90 feet in length or more, and all triple trailer combinations. Commercial trucks towing a single 53-foot trailer with cargo and loaded will be allowed. The following types will be permitted to travel the Ohio Turnpike. So there you go. Good to know. And just so you know, that is in effect Saturday, March 25th, 11 a.m. through Sunday night. So Saturday morning to Sunday night, guys. So there you go. Thanks for the heads up, David Edwards. You are the man, helping people out. Cents per mile is in the houses. All the flooding in California is due to all the Mississippi truck washes. There you go. Come on with that AB5. Grafton's in the house. Thank you very much. Smash that like button if you would, everybody. Ronnie Green's in the house. Sorry, I'm having slow internet issue. That travel ban thing down, that might help improve the internet situation here. Stop the screen. There we go. Pork chop sandwiches on rye, please. Woo, come on with it. That sounds delicious. I was doing some fasting today. I just got done eating a protein bar and drinking a little Pepsi Zero I had left over from yesterday. And yeah, let me tell you, it's time to eat some real food. I am getting hungry. I got a pack of chicken breast we're going to cook back there. Trucking with them C's in the house. What up, CJ Hudson? I got more miles and it's gone. Yeah. Late. No, not late today. Not late today. I was here right at 3 o'clock on the dot. On the dot. Greg Zimmer, good afternoon, good evening, yes, sir. Shoestring Trucker says, dude, I'm currently on a ferry pulling a 53-foot trailer with a day cab. Whoa, never done that, man. That's a unique experience there. Mild Bill Anderson says, to the hell with the Walmarts. Yeah, I don't know. I do okay. I do okay. Got to deliver somewhere, right? Walmart's definitely not the worst to me. They got really good there for a while. I don't know if people noticed this, but Walmart got really good there for a little while, and then they kind of been falling off a little bit, in my opinion. Survive to Thrive's in the house. What up, Survive to Thrive? DD McGee's in the house. Howdy, howdy. Hope the road is rising up to meet everyone, and the wind is at your back. Come on with it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Come on with it. It's in the house. Michael's in Nashville, Tennessee. They're closing that downtown TA there in Nashville. I don't know if you guys know about that. At the end of March, they will be closing that truck stop. So you got one more week to go over there to the TA in Nashville and go do that. I had some family in the hospital in Nashville one time, and that is the only time I've ever been to the TA in Nashville. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel like I was missing nothing. It's just not for me down there. Kingsley's in the house. We can go as low as you want, baby. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think things will get better in the second quarter, but I don't think it's going to be any fast turnaround. I think there's still too many trucks in the market. I think we'll see a little bit of improvement. And, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But just because it's springtime, people are out and doing more. I think that'll be our only saving grace. But I don't think it's going to go back to being like normal or stellar. Chunky but Funky's in the house. What up, Cash? Rolling into Cali. All right, there you go. GG says, revoke my authority today after 14 years. Finally feel great. Wow. That's 14 years. That is an end of an era. That is an era. Killian Struggin's in the house. I-57 South, 300 miles to the house. Come on with it, Killian's. You should be in good shape, dog. By the time you get to Nashville, everything should be cleared up and ready to go. Thanks, Bucky. It says, the travel ban does not apply to drivers named Adam. Proceed. All right, come on with it. No semi-trucks. I like that. Yeah, the travel ban for the Ohio Turnpike is for empty 53-foot trailers. So if you're riding empty, you're not allowed to be on the Ohio Turnpike this weekend. That one guy's in the house. Q4 really going to be bad, in my opinion. Ooh, okay. Barry's in the house. Good afternoon, Reverend Cash and the flock. Yeah, everybody hanging out over here this afternoon. Like I say, Walmart will determine how much live show I do today because the second I get done here, I got to run in there, get that paperwork, and put her in the hammer lane and go. I got about 100 miles to get loaded. And it's we're gonna try it. Now I know this place. I get loaded there all the time. I'm gonna call them when I leave here, and I got an ETA. I'm gonna call them and say, hey, is it worth coming up there tonight, or should I just show up in the morning? Because they'll be pretty honest with me. I really, really want to get this loaded tonight, but it's not like a have to deal breaker, for sure. Trucking with MC says T maybe. Yeah, I'm currently shopping Verizon phones. I'm going to go back to Verizon. I kind of went around the block a little bit. I did Straight Talk for a while. I really enjoyed Straight Talk until Verizon bought them. And then I noticed like it was a lot of preferential, so we're going to go back to Verizon. We're going to do the unlimited thing, The problem is I just bought this phone and I only pay cash for phones. Like, I don't like getting locked into contracts on phones. It's just not my thing. So, yeah, unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Let me make sure this thing's not kicking on a Wi-Fi. Maybe that's why it keeps acting goofy. No, we're not kicking on Wi-Fi. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to Verizon. I really paid for having T-Mobile. I was down in Louisiana this week. T-Mobile's rough in some of them rural parts of Louisiana. It was having trouble in southern Indiana too, like around the Kentucky area. I was having a lot of trouble with the T-Mobile. So I don't know. When T-Mobile's good, it's good. Like, if I just stayed in a metro area, T-Mobile would be great, really fast. But just, boy, them rural areas, it hurts. It hurts. Ryan Peterson says, move on to Verizon. Never had problems in customer service is number one. Yeah, I had Verizon for about a decade, and I don't know. I should have never gave it up. But it is what it is now. We're going back. I just wish when I'd have bought this phone, I would have bought a phone that could have worked on both networks. Because I bought that phone just for the T-Mobile, and I've had it for about a year now, I guess. So I paid about $350 for that phone. So, it really ain't that big a deal. That's like $30 a month or something. So I don't feel too butthurt about it. I don't need butthurt cream over that situation. Dee McGee says, we're expecting high winds here in Ohio this weekend. That's all I know. Okay. Maybe it'll be at the back. Maybe it'll be a wind pushing me down the road. That would be awesome. Haven't had one of those in a while. Gear Jammer just spent the day at Bolsutos in Connecticut for 4 pallets. Wow. Truck show's next weekend, right? I was thinking, that's for some reason I got it in my head there for a second. Truck show is this weekend. Truck show next weekend. I am not going. I like to make money. I can't be out there shaking hands and fraternizing. I gotta be making money. AB says, what up, Cash? Anybody else going to the truck show? Anybody else? Anybody trying to meet your famous or your favorite YouTuber there? Maybe he'll be there. Or she will be there. Jerome Jones in the house. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Come on with it. Says wind advisory in Indiana tomorrow as well. Okay, thank you guys for letting us know that. I'm thinking if I get this loaded tonight, I might get into Indiana tomorrow, but if the wind's really bad, I may just wait it out, because I don't have to be where I'm going till Monday. And I'm not going to get out there and be crazy for really no gain. But I appreciate you guys giving me the heads up on that. I had heard nothing about it. Barry says, just caress your like button. Ooh, thank you. Touch me down there, I always say. Touch me down there on the like button. Hope it was good for you also. Yes. Gentle hands, Barry. I got to say, you got very gentle hands. David Edwards says, by the way, internet may suck because of solar events happening. Damn, David is up on some stuff. David's got that. He's got real news. I'm over here on that Google News feed. He's on the real news. Yeah, I didn't know that was going on. David says, my internet has been shoddy at best. Okay. I haven't had as much problem with it today as I did yesterday. Whew, yesterday was brutal. And the day before as well. CJ Hudson says, just got done with the first mow of the season at the house, ready to get back on the road and escape the honeydew list. Yes, I know that feeling. Whew. Dang it, boy. That is one reason why I'm not too mad in being in an apartment. I'm not crazy about renting, but boy, my list is just, there's nothing to do. It's like if something breaks, call the building manager, there ain't no grass to mow and there ain't no snow to shovel. Man, that's 2 wins. That's 2 wins for me. Trucker says, hello from I-40 at the Arizona-New Mexico border. I'm in a standstill. Ooh, that's no good. Ryan Peterson says that TA is being replaced with a new Titan Stadium. What? Is that for real? I heard they were trying to build a new stadium there. Dang. New Titans Stadium. Wow, that is cool. Stadium project, Tennessee Titans. The new stadium would host Titans games, TSU football games, and community activities. Wow. Titans trying to get a new stadium. Yeah, they got to keep up with it. You know, all these other teams are getting new stadiums. That stadium they play in is about 20 years old now. So yeah, no doubt. That's cool. Didn't know that. Man, you guys are like bringing me the news. Dio says freight doesn't pick up in March, April. Look for the rest of the year tight. Yes, sir. That's true. And an even worse winter freight market. Yeah, you're exactly right. If the economy doesn't start ticking up a little bit during March and April, yeah, I agree with you. Prepare for what's about to come. Snorlord in the house. What up, Snorlord? Everybody, check out Snorlord. With both feet says, hi, everybody. Hope all is well. Thank you, sir, for coming by. Hunter P. Brown, greetings from North Dakota. Hope all is well out there. I noticed here in Minnesota, southern Minnesota, most of the snow has melted. We still got snow on the ground, but it's melting away. You know, like I say, we're almost 30 degrees or almost 40 degrees right now. So we're still green lighted. We still haven't went red light yet back there. Just a little update. Frank says, what up, Cash? Rolling on 95, heading to Walmart in Delaware. All right. Good deal. Hope they treat you well. Survivor Fry says, I think interest rates are still too high for the normal springtime increase. Yeah, that's true, too. On spending to see a noticeable increase on rates. At best, they'll plateau. Yeah. I am. I'm not hopeful that it's going to be like all great and shiny and new this spring. I think, like you say, I think people, borrowing money is hurting right now. Credit card interest rates are going up. A lot of things happening right now that are not good for the economy. TA directors advise rejection of higher bids, sticking with BP as buyer. Yes, I heard about that, Ryan. If you guys don't know, BP stepped in to buy the TA for like $1.2 billion or $1.3 billion, $86 a share. But somebody else came along and said, hey, we'll give you $92 a share. The article I was reading, they were speculating that it might have been Casey's General Store was jumping in there. But the new buyer did not have the financing to buy it. That's why they turned down that bid. That's the thing. When you offer to buy something, you got to have the money or you got to have the financing. And they said that place did not have the financing. Come on with it. Says, I found myself at the TA in Nashville once. The 2 hours I stayed was 2 hours too long. Good riddance. Yeah. I think the people who run Nashville probably been wanting to get rid of that. Been wanting to get rid of that truck stop for a long time. That's some valuable real estate down there too. That's primo location right there to downtown and whatnot. And to be running a janky beat up truck stop off of that property, probably not the best use of the property. My thing I didn't like was that's a bus stop, truck stop. Mega bus stops there, Greyhound stops there. It's like you go in to use the bathroom, and all of a sudden, if you're 1 minute too late, 50 people get off a bus and come flooding in there. And then it's like, oh, well, I guess I'll just mosey down the road, because, I'm not a fan of bus stop, truck stops. Not for me. Not for me. That one guy says, TA Nashville, just a short walk to Broadway. Debauchery, such a pity. Yeah, it is very convenient to downtown, but honest to God, I would rather park my truck in Antioch at the TA in Antioch or the Thorntons in Antioch and Uber to downtown and Uber back if I was going to do that, because I don't trust the things going on over there at the TA Nashville. What direction are you heading? Oh, I am heading right now. I'm going to be heading north next, coming north out of here for sure. North and northbounds. Hunter P. Brown, I dropped T-Mobile after the Sprint merger. Okay. I totally understand that. I am not happy with T-Mobile right now. Not even happy. Ryan says, unidentified company bids $92 per share versus BP's $86 bid, but travel centers directors find other issues. Yeah, I read that article. The one I was reading, they were claiming like Casey's General Stores was who they kind of maybe thought it could have been. They weren't like saying it was them, but they were like, yeah, it could kind of be. It could have kind of been. Sorry, text message, looking at it. Sorry. I know I hate that when people do that. I thought that might have been one of those guys that I was gonna have to read his comment or whatever. Let me see if I got enough internet here. That reefer guy, Spinny Will Jones. Is that your internet or my internet? Spinny Will Jones. It feels like they're unloading me, man. They must be going hard on that dude's trailer over there because it feels like they're in my trailer. Let's see here. Try it again. If you want to click that link again, we'll try it again here. Let me see if I can get you. Yellow. Okay. We'll try it again. Try it again if you want to come back in. I don't want to do that. All right, so I'm just going to keep moving. If you want to come back in, try it again. I don't know if it's my internet. It says I got 5G. It says I had good internet, but sometimes StreamYard is the problem as well. Let me do the test my internet speed thing. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Usually T-Mobile does me really good right here at this particular Walmart. Yeah, we're looking at 15 megabits. Yeah, 15 megabits should carry some internet. That should not be a big problem to do that. So if you guys did not hear at the beginning of the show, if you're coming in a little late, smash that like button, and I want to share this out. Ohio Turnpike is having a ban on empty trailers this weekend. Saturday, 8 p.m. Saturday, 11 a.m. to Sunday, 8 p.m. Empty trailers. Not allowed to have empty trailers. Let me see what we got here. Come on with it. Hey, come on. What up with it, that reefer guy? You look familiar. Have you ever went by another name on YouTube?
I used to go by Fake Trucking. How are you?
Oh, okay. I'm good, thanks.
Did you get my text message?
Why? Can you? Yes, I did. I couldn't tell what the hell I was looking at.
That is a leaf spring. That is broken in half.
That's what I thought that was.
Well, yeah. My internet must be weak.
I'm
bummer.
Sorry, I was dealing with my Bluetooth there. I didn't even realize it wasn't on until I heard you talking through the computer. So, yeah. Why did you break your leaf spring?
Rookie mistake. I am bobtailing right now. Personal conveyance to go get dinner, and I was making a left-hand turn, and another car came around and I probably overreacted, but they got really close to me, so I turned tighter and I hit the curb going about 25 miles an hour, and it broke the front leaf spring.
Damn it, boy. Yeah. I had a pothole one time that broke a leaf spring.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be picking up a load and going home tomorrow. That's not happening. Right now, best case scenario, Wednesday. and I don't even know if I can limp it to the shop. I don't want the leaf spring to, like right now everything's still straight. I don't want it to shift. If it shifts, I'm in trouble.
Damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. So that reefer guy, tell me about this. Are we changing the name? After years of coasting, are you finally going to change the name?
I believe so, yes. I will be referred to as that reefer guy. Call me with all your reefer needs.
Okay. Okay, I just ended the poll there. I'm going to ask another poll. I'm
so stressed.
You like the new name? Actually, let me put that in there. Do you like Fate's new? Well, ain't nothing you can do about it, so there ain't no reason to be stressed over it. I mean, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. But
I don't really know what to do here. Like, I can drive it, right? Like, if I have to drive it 20 miles, am I okay?
Yeah, especially bobtailing. Yeah. Definitely.
Even though, so the side that the leaf springs, so it pushed up, right? It broke right. So you have the bushing. It broke 6 inches away from the bushing and is pushing straight up. So it's causing the front end to lean like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at it more to see, but most of the time you can drive a little bit with a broke leaf spring. I'm trying to think of how mine did at that time. I'm not sure. I think mine broke more in the middle than it was at the end.
Yeah, no, this is at the very front of the leaf spring.
Yeah. That's what I thought I was looking at with that picture, but I wasn't sure what I was looking at.
Yeah, so if you look at that picture, like that was from underneath. I was trying to send it to a road service guy, and yeah, the bushing, like the main bushing, and then it broke right there. Just my luck.
You care if I show that on YouTube?
Go ahead.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that hole right in there should not be there. Those two pieces of metal should be connected. Yeah, it makes more sense now when you say that's from underneath. I can see it more now.
Yeah.
So where's your trailer at?
At the customer. We're able to drop our trailers at the customer there, and I don't get loaded again until tomorrow afternoon. So I drop the trailer, and normally I go and grab a bite to eat and watch a movie, kind of relax for the rest of the day. And sure enough, I hit a curb going too fast.
Damn it, Bobby. Damn it, reefer guy.
Nope. Driving it like I had a trailer on.
Yeah. Jackknife TV with the $2 super chat here. Let me get down to that. I'm getting way behind on comments again. Where the hell's that at? There it is. Jackknife says, Cash, make his name Crash Bandit. Oh, too soon? I mean, the guy just did it. I think we give him 5 minutes. Yeah, give him 5 minutes. Let him breathe it in. Let's see. Let me check the poll here. Let's see what people think about the new name. I like it. So 23 votes, 52% say yes. They like that reefer guy. All right, Fade had to jump off, take a phone call. I did suggest he change it to that name. So I know I like the name. Hell, I came up with it. But I like it. I think it's, most of his videos are about reefer freight. So, I don't know. I thought it'd be good. Kevin, oh my God, I made it. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. T-Mobile will give them about 2 to 3 more years and they will catch up. Yeah. T-Mobile's good if you're in the right spot. All right, we just went red light. Let's get up out of here. Hunter B. Brown says, I'm with Verizon with 4 lines, two being S23 Ultra, a hot spot, and my wife's work tablet. It's $280 a month. How she can bibble. I've been Verizon for 5 years. Yeah, I had Verizon for over a decade before. I really like Verizon. I switched for price, and, it's like, they're expensive for a reason. They're expensive because they're good. Papa, how's it going? It's going good. Jackknife TV says, well, how about this little nugget of information, Cash? So Tyson just announced that they are closing their Glen Allen, Virginia plant. They just announced it. Suddenly, it will be closed in May. Yeah, I read that. That plant is like almost 80 years old. I think it's why they said they were closing it, because it's so old. Now Tyson is going to be closing more plants. They said they're gonna close some of those older plants. So Barry says, never had an issue with my AT&T. Stayed on after a Category 5 hurricane. Wow, they get my business. I had AT&T, so I left Verizon. I went to Metro PCS because I was doing local work, and Metro worked good. And then I went back over the road, and Metro had to go immediately. And then I went to AT&T. AT&T has a lot of trouble in Iowa, and I go to Iowa a lot. So I switched to Straight Talk. Straight Talk did me good until Verizon bought them, and then out of Straight Talk I went to T-Mobile, and now I'm going back to Verizon. So I did a long loop around to try to avoid Verizon, and here I go. I'm running back. So. Cash, I will buy your T-Mobile phone. I'm going to use this T-Mobile phone. I'm going to switch this phone over to my GPS for the truck, because this is currently my GPS in the truck, this phone. And it's an older Motorola, but this one is quite a bit bigger. So, bigger and wider. But I use Copilot GPS. I got a Garmin, but I prefer Copilot. So I use that phone. I Velcro it to the dash. with the 3M Velcro, and I run my GPS off of that. I still use the Garmin, but I don't trust the Garmin because it doesn't zoom in. It just doesn't work as well for me. Ryan says, Night Swift to remain on M&A prowl. Still looking for LTL targets. Yes. I was talking with DIY about that yesterday. We were talking Saya Freight. Anybody think Night Swift would buy Saya Freight? They're profitable. They're non-union. I think that's kind of, or the Yellow Central from Michigan. That was another one I was thinking of. Because they own AAA Cooper. So I was thinking they might not want to buy something that overlaps as much. But I don't know. We'll see. I couldn't believe they bought U.S. Express. They got a deal on U.S. Express, but that's still, man, that's almost $1 billion. That's a big deal. D.D. McGee says the South Baltimore TA 20 years ago, the lowest of the low. Yes, I know that TA. I've been there a few times. Ooh. When the truck stop is right next door to the prison, you know what I mean? Well, I don't know what that is right there beside the TA. I don't know if that's a prison or a jail or what that is, but Jackknife TV says it sucks because it's right off of 95, and I usually haul out of there a lot back up to Pottsville. Okay, yeah, the Tyson closing, yeah, that's a bummer if you're hauling out of there a lot. WrestleMania is next weekend too. It's more fun. Yeah, getting rough with it back there. I don't care as long as they hurry up. Whew. Smashing Hunter over the head with a metal folding chair. Come on with it. Strong winds in my cab too. Uh-oh. Shop fees in the house. David wears a tinfoil hat. Okay. Think about getting me one of those. Cash, dude, you stop doing trucker news? No, I still do trucker news. I did one last week. Was it last week? No, I still do trucker news. I have to mix it up a little bit though, because trucker news is one of those things I like doing it, but they don't get the when was the last time I did one of those? The Swift Night was a little bit of trucker news. I called that trucker news, but wow, yeah, it's been 3 weeks since I did a trucker news, like a full trucker news. So no, we're still doing them. It's just I try to keep things mixed up a little bit, but yeah, I'll try to get one out this week. We'll work on a trucker news. Hashtag trucker news. Jackknife TV says, I'll be there. He's talking about, you're talking about the truck show. But so far it looks like no one's going to show up. You're not going. DIY's not going. Fate's not going. No, I got to work, man. I got to work, dog. I got to make that money. I got to make the monies. He did one today. Yeah, kind of did one today about Yellow and the Teamsters. Whew, man, that Teamsters, man, they're being a little tough on Yellow, which I don't know. I mean, Yellow always gets a free pass, so I don't know if it's being easy on them or not. But yeah, you gotta wonder. Hunter P. Brown says, "Ouch, knocked me out with that one." Yeah, folding chair to the head will do it. Come on, Wizard thinks a YRC strike is imminent. Yeah, they got 1 year to get the new contract done, but man, they can't agree on nothing. Like nothing those two can agree on. Ryan says Indianapolis Walmart gets food license suspended after inspectors find significant rodent activity. Wow. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of buying like produce and stuff from Walmart because birds get in there. Like you see birds flying around Walmart sometimes, because of the garden center and all. Makes me a little weary. John says, good afternoon, Cash. Ryan says, the current Titan Stadium was a college football stadium turned into an NFL stadium when the Oilers left Houston, now the Titans. No, Titan Stadium was built for the Titans. They did not have a stadium there before that because they were building the stadium and the Oilers moved to Memphis. They played 1 year in Memphis. They played in a college stadium in Memphis. But that stadium was built for the Titans that they're playing in. I-40 New Mexico between exit 39 and exit 85 is Bo. At some point, both directions will hit a standstill. Earlier this week, eastbound set for 2 hours. Whew. I-40 New Mexico. Damn it, boy. Westbound set for 1 hour. Why is all that going on? Bobby says, bought yellow stock for $2.07 a share today. Ticker Yale. Come on. All right. Yeah. I think if they could get their union situation figured out, they could be a takeover target. Just saying. Alpha says, what's the average rates like in reefer? Oh man, depends on where you're at, but probably like 2.25-ish right now. Spot market. I mean, it's not a good way to be right now. They're even Minnesota and Wisconsin and Iowa, places that are usually really good, are kind of taking some beatings right now. Ryan says 2 upstate bridges closed for repair. How about these rates? Yeah, I won't talk about it. Drivers in part of Oconee County will need to plan for detours while State Department of Transportation repairs 2 bridges in Little Chostia, something like that. I don't know. Jeff says, first, you lost a lot of weight. Second, what's your take on the nation being backed up, shortages, and California bans older trucks? Why there is no transparency exemption for the crisis? Okay. First of all, thanks for the compliment. I've lost a little bit of weight. It's kind of stalled. I need to get focused again. That's kind of what I was doing today, trying to fast a little bit. What's your take on the nation being backed up shortages? Yeah, we don't work like we used to. I think that's a big problem in this country. Um, in California banning older trucks, that's California being California. You know, they got their reasons, and I don't think they're what they tell you they are. I think they got these underlying reasons that they tell you to do certain things, but they don't tell you like the real reason behind it. T-Mobile home internet works great. Yeah, like I said, if I was local in Minneapolis area, T-Mobile's fantastic. Like at the house, I get like 400 megabits of internet speed on my phone. That's ridiculous. Like I can download a movie in like 3 minutes. But in certain rural parts, it's just not the way to be. Dan says high winds. Yeah, they're going to shut her down for high winds. Eastbound Loop 610 at I-69 in North Side closed this weekend for bridge maintenance. Okay, did not know that. Let me grab some water here. I'm getting dry. I'm drying out. Little dry. Survive to Thrive says, last fuel up in my new truck was loaded. Yeah, I see that new truck. I got to go over there and figure out what you got going on, because I see you got the new truck. Last fuel fill up in my new truck was loaded going east then west over the PA toll road. 42,000 one way, 15,000 the other way. 8.1 mile per gallon. Hell of improvement. Yeah, hell of an improvement. Yeah, that's called a free truck. That's what that is. That's amazing. John says, what up, people? Coming from the terminal in Joliet, Illinois, headed to Green Bay, Wisconsin in the morning. Then I'm West Coast bound. Whoo, going westbound. It's kind of getting that time of year where it's kind of getting okay to go into the Rockies, right? Was rolling through Georgia and Alabama, high winds today. Yeah, I was talking to people in Tennessee today, and they were saying that crazy high winds. Barry says, always fun when you break a leaf spring, ain't it though? I did that one time. I hit a pothole in South Carolina, and it snapped it right in half. Snapped it. I had to I went by Kenworth and bought a new one, and then I had it put on at Love's because Kenworth couldn't get to it. Love's could. So I went over there, bought it, and then took it to Love's. What interstate can you take on an empty trailer on? I-80 across Ohio this weekend. No empty trailers on I-80 in Ohio. The Drift King, yeah. Maybe he should change his name to the Drift King. Just put some duct tape on it, Fate. If you're watching this, XYZ just says put some duct tape on it. All right, so he's at 54% do not think that reefer guy is a good name. Okay. 46% like it. 54 say no. I think it's better than fate, because a lot of people get fate confused, you know. Zip ties, lots of zip ties, yes. Crash Bandit, okay. Come on with that broken leaf spring. God damn it, baby. Change name Tits McGee. Ooh, come on. Thanks again for the $2. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Jackknife TV. Everybody go check out Jackknife TV. I saw a short video of Jackknife TV did, and that damn thing had 1 million views on it, bro. 1 million views. That's craziness. His new name should be Lucille. Okay. Houston, New Orleans ports see container volumes rise. Okay. Demand softens, retailers clear distribution centers. Yeah. I noticed Target. Last time I was in Target, man, everything was on sale. Everything. They were trying to get some stuff out the door. Just drive 70 mile an hour on Illinois roads. It'll sort itself out. Yes, that is for sure. The leaner. Ooh, that lean guy. Free lower kit. Yeah, one simple trick. Oh man, you guys are killing that guy. Frank the Tank's in the house. What up from Chicago O'Hare? Oof, oof. Low riding leaner reefer guy. Damn it, Bobby. Duct tape moment. Hashtag gorilla tape. Yeah, ain't nothing you can't gorilla tape, dog. Ain't nothing you shouldn't gorilla tape. Dan says, from what I'm seeing as of right now, I don't see anything getting better until Q3. Okay. John says, Cash, what road is not allowing empty trailers this weekend? I'm in Joliet and have to pick up in Green Bay, Wisconsin tomorrow. You're good. You're good. It's the Ohio Turnpike, I-80. I-80. I don't think 76. I don't know. 10-4. Okay. He was on reefer. Yeah. AccuWeather, then type in town, then choose hourly, and it will tell you the wind and the gust. Okay. No Fate, your name should be Mac and Cheese. Yeah, he doesn't have the Mac anymore though. He's got an international. I thought about International Man of Mystery, but boy, that's a long name. International Man of Mystery. North Carolina Army veteran buys $68,000 car. I saw that. Check Ohio 511 to be sure. Yes. Dial, was it star 511 or something like that? Let me get a 511. Oh, no. Not a reverse code. Let's see here. 511. Yeah, Ohio 511. There you go. Good way to be. Always stay alert, guys. Stay alert. JNF TV says it depends on how many leaf springs are broken. Is it just the one leaf spring? If you, Scott, I would call up a salvage yard and then have a leaf spring like that. Maybe even able to install it. Yeah. The artist formerly known as F8. I like that. That's a good one. AT&T is good for signal. They have parts of Ohio that they are not good for me. Barry says be safe. Yeah, no doubt. What's a good truck stop in Williams, Iowa? Oh, I have no idea. Maybe somebody else can help you out with that one. XYZ says Copilot is great until you get a mile from the shipper. LOL. See, I like Copilot because I can zoom into the street level and I can plan my route like exactly how I want to go in there. I'm a control freak when it comes to GPS. I really don't even want the GPS to tell me how to get there. I want it to, I want it to tell me how to get there, but I don't want it to plan my route. I want to plan my route. Hey, Cash, I got something to give you when you pass through Chicago. Okay. Next time I'm down that way, I'll try to get a hold of you. Pat says, don't trust Garmin, politicians, and sometimes fart. Yes. I think Garmin is sponsored by the toll road. It always wants me to go on a toll road. How much is the butt hurt cream? Oh, we haven't got the pricing worked out yet. You should include your driver referral bonus in your weekly recap. Yeah. Thank you for that. Oh, Major, my driver recruitment bonus. Yeah. See, it says Night Swift buying US Express, but I see a lot of Variant tractors pulling US Express. Yeah, Variant is owned by US Express. So US Express, here's how this went. So US Express had like one of the worst retentions in the industry. Like literally, like for every truck US Express had, they were having to hire like 2 drivers a year to keep that truck on the road. Because people would come over, they realize this place doesn't know what they're doing. I'm out of here. So US Express said, hey, we got a great idea. Instead of treating drivers better and instead of paying them better, let's create a second company and start a bunch of propaganda that the second company treats drivers with respect. And that's how Variant was born. And it's not much better. Variant, it's a little bit better because Variant's a Ponzi scheme. Variant's like, for every person you bring over, you get paid 1 mile for every mile they drive. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's not a good place to work, in my opinion. So yeah, U.S. Express owns Variant. They started Variant. It was a whole propaganda thing. But U.S. Express owns a lot of companies. They own Total of Mississippi. Who else did they buy? I'm pretty sure that was Total, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Ooh, I may be wrong now. Was it Ozark or Total of Mississippi? Don't quote me on that one. I'm not sure right offhand. Ryan says, who do you think will purchase Werner or JB Hunt? All right, so JB Hunt is massive. Like, JB Hunt is so much bigger than like U.S. Express. JB Hunt has an enterprise value of probably like over $10 billion. JB Hunt market cap. So JB Hunt, JB Hunt's market cap is $17.24 billion. So like that would have to almost be private equity. I don't think another trucking company could ever make that work. That's JB Hunt, $17.24 billion. And then to buy them out, you would almost need to pay a premium on top of that, so like you're probably looking at $20 billion to buy JB Hunt. Let me see what Werner is. Werner Enterprises market cap. Werner is $2.68 billion. So, that's another one, like these are substantially larger companies than U.S. Express. And also U.S. Express was not being managed well. They were just continually losing money. They had an income of $2.2 billion last year. And somebody was like, how do you lose money when you make $2.2 billion? And I'm like, you spend $2.3 billion. That's kind of what they were doing. They were making tons of money, but they were just like not well ran. Golly, they're killing me back there. I hear broker reefer loads are paying $1.90. Yeah, depends on the area. I mean, I've seen them lower than that in down south in some places. Yeah, it's rough out here right now. Variant was, U.S. Express side company, exactly. The Queefer guy, oh my God. Looking for over-the-road drivers, contracting owner-operators, okay. Take care, Cash Chat. I'm glad I caught this live. Got to get to bed. Got to get ready for the night's run. Be safe. Yeah, appreciate you dropping by. Yes, they own Total. Okay, that was the one I was thinking of, Total. Wow, I'm actually getting caught up on comments. Imagine that. Ryan says, we pay 88% of gross, which on average means you can earn $9,000 of gross revenue a week. Wow. Your percentage... there's probably fixed costs with that, right? Multi-level to marketing, but for trucking, yeah, that's what Variant was. Variant was multi-level marketing. Trucker Dan says, do you think that driver with the tattoos from Vari is still there? LOL. Not sure who that is. That prison by the South Baltimore TA was a criminal psychiatric facility. It was one of my stops. Wow. So was Cisco next door. Eesh. That's the only reason I stayed there. Yeah. There's a lot of that whole TA. It's in a great spot right there because all around it is just warehouses on top of warehouses. A criminal psychiatric facility right next to the truck stop. Hey, I mean, the truckers, it's a short walk, right? If you have a mental breakdown, you say, I need to go to the mental facility. It's like, hey, it's right there. Just walk across the street. Oh my goodness. They are killing me back there, jarring me around. But yeah, so we're caught up on comments. If anybody else got anything else they want to put in, if not, I think I'm losing my voice. I sound like I'm going through puberty again. It keeps me. That I think they might break my computer if I keep this open. So I think I'm gonna hop off of here, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day. Go over to that reefer guy's channel and let me drop a link to his channel. Let me see if he's changed the name for real or if he's let me see if he's done it for real or if he's just playing around. Also, quick reminder, everybody, no empty trailers allowed on the Ohio Turnpike this weekend. Yeah, look at this guy. He ain't even changed his name for real yet. Let's see. We'll drop a link in here anyway. Go check out that reefer guy. Appreciate him stopping by for a minute, coming in here to tell us he broke his leaf spring. Yeah, that'll teach him to go get food. That'll teach him. I don't think people like I don't think people were big fans of his name change right now, but they'll come around to it. We'll ask in a few weeks after he changes it. I think it's better than fate, just on a confusion level, 61% say no, 39% say yes. So, I think it's just it'll take a little time for people to get used to it. Internal struggle, yes, sir. You've never seen that variant commercial with the guy with the tattoos of the logo. What? Oh my God, he got a tattoo of his company's logo? That's not a good thing in trucking because, man, these guys will have 50 tattoos. Like, it'd be like Schneider badges, but tattooed. Remember how all the Schneider drivers used to have the patches on their coats? Yeah, that's, I did not know that, Trigger Dan. I have to go look that up. Why aren't trailers allowed on 80? Empty trailers, no empty trailers. If it's loaded, it's okay, but no empty trailers on I-80 this weekend from Saturday morning to Sunday night because of high winds and heavy rain. They don't want you out there rolling your truck over is basically what they don't want. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Much appreciate everybody. Be sure to smash that like button on the way out if you could for me. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other channel. Link in the description down below with all the other cool stuff I got going on. Thanks, everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon.